It can shock you, turn your world upside down, make you question everything you stand for.
You talking about waking up with a tattoo?
Well, that too. Actually, I was talking about getting fired.
Even worse.
Even worse. It's a big shock, but Jimmy Rhodes learned some of the best ways to handle it.
Hacks for getting sacked, that's our featured story at the top of the list.
Getting fired, it happens to the best of us, but let's be honest, it happens to the worst of us more. I'm no expert, but this seems like the perfect time to finally take a swing at your boss.
Do not start swinging, do not start screaming.
Theresa Maher at Higher Story is an expert, so maybe listen to her instead of me.
Your composure is going to be key through all of it.
Not sure what composure means, but I do know that we're running down what to do when you're fired. For starters, find out why you're being canned.
This is definitely an option for personal and professional growth. Maybe you didn't realize that you were doing something poorly. But you also want to make sure that the information is correct.
Say your company has a 3 strikes policy. Make sure those procedures are being followed.
Check against that employee handbook to make sure that everything is being done correctly and that you did indeed violate something.
And hey, if they messed up, you might be entitled to take a free swing at the guy.
No taking a swing.
Agree to disagree. Next, if you still want the job, ask about an appeal.
It's expensive for an employer to fire someone.
So if you offer a way to overcome whatever the problem is,
sometimes you'll be able to kind of talk your way back into that, and it could lead to a completely different career path within the organization.
But if there's just no stopping the firing train, you may want to ask if you can resign instead, but only if you're confident of landing a new job fast. Otherwise,
that could affect unemployment benefits if you were looking at going after those.
And if they say no,
nobody's swinging.
Oh, come on! Finally, even though your adrenaline's pumping and it may be hard to think straight, use this face-to-face time to discuss some important, immediate logistics. For instance, in a financial layoff, the company may still really like you. So ask,
if I need to use you as a referral, is that okay? Can I have a letter of recommendation?
And ask about severance policies.
Looking at things like paid time off that you haven't used, vacation days, sick days.
Then storm out in a blaze of glory. Who's coming with me?
Right. Or don't.
Look, it's a pivotal moment, so take a deep breath and keep your wits about you.
Let them talk first while you're collecting your thoughts. You want to leave there as positively as you possibly can, because you never know where these people pop back up in your life.
Remember, this moment marks a new chapter and great things can come out of it. What to do when you're fired is at the top of the list.